So, the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta has been out for a little while now, and after spending some considerable time with it, I think I'm in a good place to give a pretty good thoughts and opinions about how I feel about the game so far, at least in terms of its multiplayer, considering that that's really all we've been really shown in terms of hands-on gameplay wise. But that's really mainly what I'm just trying to get off my chest here anyway. I'm not going to talk about zombies or campaign right now. That's honestly, those two could be a video in and of themselves. But anyways, so the multiplayer, how do I feel about it? Well, funny enough, actually quite liked it. I think it's actually quite a lot of fun. Granted, it's the same kind of chaos that you would get in any other Call of Duty game. Just constant running and gunning, just chaos all around you, no matter what. It's not slow in the slightest, but then again, you're playing Call of Duty. That's not exactly what you play this game for, anyways. So it's just, it's Call of Duty. But the thing that really sticks out for me that I really enjoyed about it is that it feels like it's, in a way, a return to form per se of the original Call of Duties that have been made in the past. Like it felt very reminiscent of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops, just with the way that everyone was playing the game a lot slower and really pacing their movements and how they want to approach you and engage their firefights respectively. It's really interesting. The maps so far have been a blast. A couple of them I have a bit of an issue with, but for the most part, I think a lot of them are pretty solid. Especially with the way the new Omni movement works, I think a lot of them flow pretty smooth, and in terms of just like the flow of a match, with enemies against you and moving around the map and so on. The weapons themselves feel really good. My only two gripes I have as of right now is the Jackal. It's pretty much already the meta. That's everyone's go-to. And the shotgun is a fucking wild card for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm stupid, but I honestly could not figure out how to fuck to work that shotgun. But other than that, everything else feels really solid. The assault rifles feel nice and punchy. Submachine guns feel light yet effective. The bolt action sniper we got to play with feels like a fucking beast. I can't wait to see crazy clips of that being used. It's going to be a really, really cool time with that. The one weapon that I really tended to like was the the first sidearm that you get when you start the multiplayer. Was it the GS45 or something like that? I can't remember the name of it exactly, but oh man, that thing is such a beast when you need it. It's the pure definition of a backup. That thing has saved my ass more times than I could count. But yeah, it's all really really a good time. It feels really reminiscent of the older CODs back in the day. And if this is how things are going to keep going, then I'm all for it. This is one of the first Call of Duty games I'm actually looking forward to playing the multiplayer for since, God, probably Black Ops 3. I just, granted, I was never really much of a Call of Duty player in the first place. I was more of a Halo kid. But it's really nice to feel like I can actually stand a chance in matches nowadays. Because with the older Call of Duties, I say older now, like the remakes for Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, and quote unquote Modern Warfare 3, they were way too fast paced and way too meticulous with how you played each match. It just wasn't something that I fucked with really. So I just really skipped a lot of that generation of Call of Duties, and this one feels really reminiscent of the older ones, circa Black Ops and Black Ops 2. And I've heard a lot of people say that this game feels reminiscent of Cold War, and I see what they mean. I did play a considerable amount of Cold War, specifically the zombies for it, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that actually kind of enjoyed Cold War. I thought it was pretty alright for what it was, but who knows, maybe that's a hot take. But in any case, yeah, I'm really excited to see where this game goes, and for the first time in a very long time, I think that this is a COD worth playing. So I'm going to be there at launch for multiplayer and zombies, and hell, I might even give campaign a try. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening to me rant for a couple minutes. I really appreciate you letting me take up some of your time. And if you enjoy what I do and you like listening to me talk, just go ahead and subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate it. So, yeah, thank you so much. See ya.